Okay, so we're going to be talking about my favorite games from E3 that are coming up. Now, of course, there's not a whole lot of information revealed about these games, but still, let's go ahead and talk about them. Also, I will have the trailers linked to everything down below. I'm not going to play the full trailers for everything, but you can check out the links in the description. Now, first up, we have Fallout 76. Now, we've had some teasers for this for a while, and at first, they only showed I guess a trailer for the game, but they actually showed a GIF of some multiplayer combat. From my understanding, 76 is going to be taking place at the earliest point in the series right after the bombs dropped. It won't be as destroyed, and it'll be kind of in a different setting. It'll also be multiplayer. Now, I know in Fallout 4 they added the building mechanics and all that kind of stuff, so a lot of people suspect this is going to kind of be like maybe Rust or DayZ, where you build with friends. But from the GIF that I saw, it seems like it's going to be kind of like a co-op multiplayer Fallout, maybe not in the style of an MMO, but maybe more of a co-op game. I'm not 100% sure. There's a lot of speculation. We don't have a lot of information, but you know, this is what I got from it so far. It definitely looks really cool, and a multiplayer Fallout I'm really excited about. Actually, according to the information I'm reading right now, it's set in West Virginia, and it's meant to not be hundreds of players, just maybe dozens of players. So definitely not an MMO, and you can completely go through it solo, which is pretty sweet. And you can team up with players to actually build and survive. It'll be more of a softcore survival game, but definitely not a hardcore survival game. Dying will never, I guess, result in a loss of progression or skills or whatever, so it sounds very interesting for sure.
As you venture out into this new American frontier, some of your fellow survivors may not be neighborly.
There was also apparently a leak on Amazon that says it's coming out, I think, July 31st. So this wouldn't be the first time we get a game that comes out as shortly after it's been shown, but I guess from speculation, it'll be coming out pretty soon. Now, one of the biggest reveals we got by far was Elder Scrolls 6. Now, we don't know exactly where this is going to be placed in the story or in the world, but a lot of people have speculations, but we're not going to talk about speculations. Basically, the trailer didn't really show much. It was just some beautiful landscape. You know, Skyrim is known to be, or not Skyrim, but Elder Scrolls and Skyrim, you know, have beautiful landscapes. It's a very pretty world, and I'm assuming this world is probably going to be bigger. It's probably going to be better. It's going to be more beautiful, and it's just going to be great. So I don't know when it's coming out. Obviously, they haven't announced that yet. We don't know where it's going to be set in, at least not according to my knowledge. I could be wrong. But yeah, Elder Scrolls 6, a lot of hype. It's going to be awesome. Now, another IP, a brand new one by Bethesda, is Starfield. Now, we can assume this is going to be a sci-fi game. We got a short teaser. It doesn't really show any gameplay, and not a lot of information was actually explained about the game, but we can assume it's sci-fi. It seems to be in space. It seems to be a single-player game, and yeah, it's going to be a next generation. I say that in quotation marks because we don't know if that means graphics, gameplay, or just next generation of consoles. I mean, I guess it kind of coincides as sort of the same thing, but we still don't really know. But Starfield definitely sounds exciting. Now, this isn't full coverage of the full Bethesda, I guess, lineup. They actually announced a lot of games, like the new Wolfenstein. They announced the card game, like visual upgrades, and a lot of other stuff. You can actually Google E3 Bethesda and see all the information, but the last game we're going to talk about is Doom Eternal. Now, this game is definitely the sequel, and it's supposed to be Hell on Earth. So I think that's basically what the last game was supposed to be. But I'm really excited. I've always been a huge fan of the Doom series. We don't know a whole lot about it, just like everything I've kind of talked about so far. But it definitely seems amazing. I love Doom so much. It's going to be sweet. And like I said, there was more things announced, but I'm not going to talk about all that. This is everything we're going to talk about concerning Bethesda. Okay, so moving on, we're going to be talking about Microsoft. Now, by far the biggest announcement was the new Halo game, Halo Infinite. Now, we didn't get a lot of details on this, but it seems like Master Chief has an AI, and we do know it is going to have a single-player campaign and probably also multiplayer. They also said it's going to be on Xbox and PC, which thank God. All the Halos should also be on PC. Like, it would sell better, it'd be better, it would just be amazing. Anyways, we're probably also gonna get a new Forge mode knowing Halo, and I'm assuming they're gonna have a lot more announcements coming up. Since this is only a bare bones announcement, I don't expect the new Halo to come out anytime soon, probably 2019. I do not expect 2018. I wish it would come out tomorrow though. But anyways, Halo Infinite looks amazing. We got to see some people driving a Warthog, you know what I mean? It kind of looks like the original Halo a little bit, and there's just a lot of hype surrounding this. Now, Microsoft also announced Gears, Ori and the Will and the Wisps or something, and a few other games. I'm not going to talk about those. I'm really only excited about Halo. Microsoft also announced new console. They've been working on a new console, and I guess people are saying, or at least they're saying, that this is probably going to be the last generation of consoles. Everything else is going to be cloud-based in the future. And if you know what that means, basically imagine Netflix for gaming, which is pretty exciting. And we won't have to spend as much money on buying consoles, but I'm guessing cloud-based gaming is probably going to have a subscription service, something like Netflix. We don't know how much it's going to cost, exactly the way it's going to work, or even if technology will be ready by that time, but I'm assuming it will be. They've been kind of playing with this idea for a long time, so definitely really exciting news. And besides this, they announced a lot of games. There was quite a few games announced. Also a Cuphead DLC. There was Devil May Cry 5, which is PlayStation, I'm pretty sure. But yeah, E3 announced a lot of games. This is going to be a good year, and probably next year in gaming for sure. But anyways, guys, that's basically going to be my full coverage of E3 and my thoughts. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. If you want to see videos of this in the future, let me know down below. This is kind of like a short little coverage of it. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Maybe we'll do some more full-length videos in the future if, like I said, you guys like this sort of thing. This is the first time I've attempted it. Oh wait, one last thing. Just Cause 4, which is exciting, and Cyberpunk 77. Now, I don't know much about Cyberpunk 77. I do know that it was announced, or at least talked about, back in 2013 or something. So I guess they're finally getting to the stage where it's going to be released, but it's been in development a long time. And Just Cause 4, everyone likes the Just Cause series, or at least most people I know do, and it has tornadoes. What? But it's supposed to be crazy. It's going to be awesome. I also forgot to mention one of the most hyped games in a very long time, Kingdom Hearts 3. Now, this is going to feature a new cast along with a lot of the people from the old cast. So we're going to have Rapunzel from Tangled, we'll have Elsa and Anna, and it's going to be in a frozen world, or at least part of it is. So it looks very interesting. We got a really, really long trailer for it, 3 minutes, which is really good. We got to see a lot of gameplay and some story, and it looks fantastic. I've been a Kingdom Hearts fan since back in the PlayStation. I think it's PlayStation 1 or PlayStation 2. I used to go over to my friend's house and we would play the Kingdom Hearts. He actually introduced me to it. So I've played all the Kingdom Hearts so far, except for I think there was like some DS versions or something. I don't know. So this game I'm definitely going to be picking up, and it looks like it's going to be good. I'm excited for it. I think it's just going to be more Kingdom Hearts in a new world. So really cool.
Yeah. Give me strength.
And basically, that's everything. I'm going to end it here. So I'll see you guys in the next one.